that message from the Men's Garden Club of Jackson, Matt Campbell. Hi, Matt.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Getting outside into the garden, that's good for your health?
Absolutely, and like you said, the vitamin D is good, and you're also getting a chance to get in there, get your hands dirty, and get your immune system built up a little bit.
That's right. The Men's Garden Club is a long community tradition. How long?
It's been around since the 30s,
Wow.
and no, I have not been around that long, but we do have a member that's still with us. He's 96 years old. A lot of people know him here in town. He used to be a high school biology teacher at Parkside High School when it was a high school, and that was Clarence Owens.
Clarence Owens, everyone knows Clarence, yes. A great gardener. No, what's your gardening expertise? What's your specialty?
My specialty is everything. We do a little dab of everything. We're always experimenting, kind of pushing the envelope, trying to get plants that normally wouldn't grow maybe in Michigan or in Jackson, trying to find that right niche in the garden so that it does grow. It's always a lot of fun to be able to do that.
Have you ever tried cacti or palm trees?
I have not tried cacti, but we do have members that do grow it because cactus does grow here in Michigan.
Oh, really?
Yes, it does. Prickly pear.
Oh.
And people are growing it in their gardens, and it works absolutely perfectly here in our gardens. Just needs a lot of sun, good drainage.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I can picture that. So this Saturday is your big annual event, the plant sale.
This is the big one. And it's not just the Men's Garden Club. As you can see on the screen, we have a number of other garden associations that are going to be there. The Women's Garden Association, we have our master gardeners there. We also have Windy Rock Farms is going to be there, and they specialize in native plants that would grow here native to Michigan. So they're very well adapted to our gardens and our environment.
All right. People love to get a great start on their vegetable garden by taking advantage of your expertise. And you have members that bring like seedlings?
We do have people that, and in fact, we do have a couple of members that just love their vegetables, and they have started these things probably in February and March, because I've been invited into their homes. And it's kind of hard to find a place to sit sometimes because every available spot is loaded with trays and seedlings, whether it's tomatoes or pepper plants, whatever. They will be at the garden sale. So anybody who's interested in that kind of plant, please show up. Plus we have some left over that the intermediate school district had for us.
Nice.
So we're really happy to have those, and those are in really good shape.
And it's at the fairgrounds.
Yes.
It's inside or outside?
This will be inside. It's in one of the larger buildings that they have now, one of the newer, larger ones. And if it's raining, don't worry about it. Come on in. You'll be dry inside.
Okay. Is it in the Gumper building?
It's not. It's actually in a newer building that's closer to North Street.
Okay.
It's on the North Street side.
So people should come from North Street?
My understanding is they can come in that way. It'd probably
Okay.
be a little bit easier for them.
I know in years past you've had things like garden shear sharpeners.
Yes, we have.
that?
I'm not sure if that individual will be there, but he's been there for probably the last 10 years.
Okay.
So I suspect that he will be there.
And the early bird gets the...
It gets the plant.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to do. Yeah. It starts at 8 o'clock. We have people start to line up before that. Luckily, it's not like the mad dash at Christmas. I don't feel like we don't feel like we're going to get run over or anything. But if you want the best selection, it's good to get there early.
And I think the Career Center, they've been growing vegetables too.
They have. And like I said, they had their plant sale the last 2 weekends, and the Men's Garden Club has been asked to take their stuff, which we have done. We've got a lot of flats of flowers, annuals, and they look great, everybody. And vegetables as well. There's some herbs. We had some beautiful basil plants there too. So if you want them, you got to get there early because I know they're going to get snapped up pretty quick.
Yeah, so the big box stores and their little side business of garden center, skip that and come shop local and support this club.
Absolutely.
Because you guys do a lot of stuff year-round, keeping the community looking great.
We do, and that's what I love about this particular organization, the Men's Garden Club, is the money is rolled back into the community. We have provided scholarships for the kids from the ISD that are involved in the horticultural programs there. We've also done other things here in the community. So yeah, that money's rolled right back.
How long have you been in the club?
I've been in the club for 29 years, since 1993.
Nice. And
Yeah.
how many men are in the club?
The men, there's approximately about 30 guys right now that are in the club. Always welcome to have more. Like you said, everybody who might be interested in coming, come on down to the fairgrounds. We'd be happy to talk to you guys, and we can show you around and let you know what's going on with the club. It's a lot of fun.
I know someone, in fact, Brandon's dad, Dave Dowley, who's a fantastic gardener. He should be part of this club, because you can lend all of your expertise, Dave Dowley, into the club. Plus, you'll meet fellow gardeners.
Yeah.
I know that you guys are really eager to share your knowledge and
Yes.
expertise. People have issues with deer, or they can't get something
Sure.
to grow. You have the answers.
We do, and what we'll tell you to do is get a really high fence, or try to plant plants that the deer don't like. So, but yeah, in all seriousness, come on down. It's really great, because it's not just the men, but we've got a lot of very, very knowledgeable gardeners that have been around, including the master gardeners. These people know what they're doing, and we'd love to be able to, have a chance to talk with you, and maybe we can learn something from you. That's
There you
what
go.
it's all about. Let's
Yeah.
share. Let's share this information.
Now, master gardeners, you've got to go through a certain amount of education.
That's correct. It's usually through, and I think it is still through, the Michigan State University Extension. I am a master gardener, and we have a number of guys that are also master gardeners that went through that program. So there's some crossover there.
Yeah. Well, I think just having 29 years in the Men's Garden Club, that should, I think, be credentials enough to become a master gardener.
I like the way you think.
I don't make the decisions.
That's
but
right.
But I think you probably have just about everything it takes to be a master gardener.
It's fun. It really is. And we wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun.
The frost, that's always a concern. A lot of people are
Yes,
afraid
yep.
think we'll still have a frost?
That I don't know, but I would hold off. Usually the guys talk about this stuff. I have always heard, don't start planting your annuals until the 20th of May. So we're right about there right now. But we've had some hard frosts in the past, just about into June. So if you do plant, make sure you got plenty of tarps to be able to cover that stuff up to keep it protected.
Now, those of you that have started by creating or by planting indoors with the intent to transplant, how much of an advantage is that? Do you end up getting an extra harvest? Like tomatoes, are you going to see tomatoes earlier by starting them in the house?
Typically, you would see a quicker result with that. You're getting the plant; it's ready to grow. Instead of waiting for that seed to germinate outside, you're getting a jump on the season. And everybody likes BLTs, so you want to make sure you got those tomatoes early if you can do that.
That's right. And the only way to get a great BLT is to grow your own.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
Well, thanks for all you guys are doing with the community and for the event on Saturday.
We're looking forward to it. Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for coming
Take care.
in. With the Men's Garden Club of Jackson, Matt Campbell, getting ready for the spring garden event. Stay tuned, more to come. Don't go away.